Hey, what's going on, team? In today's video, we're going to be talking about Iron Factory's Void Tyrant Deul. They got the spelling wrong. Actually, it's supposed to say Duel, but it says Deul. And before we do that, I just really wanted to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to engage in this hobby and for me to just have this moment to express gratitude to you, my sponsors, my family, friends, to me, the universe, YouTube, everyone. I'm just in a very, very thankful mood. And once again, I just want to say thank you. All right. Thanks for letting me get that off my chest. Really just wanted to express gratitude. So once again, thank you so much. Okay. So again, we're looking at Deul, Mr. Void Tyrant Deul, and this is obviously Iron Factory's Galvatron, and he's gorgeous. He looks really, really nice. He kind of looks like a Gundam, you know? I'm not a Gundam aficionado, so if any of you all are, let me know, who does this resemble? Because I swear he looks like some type of Gundam, right? I mean, look at this. Even got these like spiked toes over here. And, oh, by the way, full disclaimer here, let me show you. This is going to be gross. Do you see this thing that looks like sewage water? So this is just a tiny bit of coffee with hot water. I haven't had caffeine since my surgery, and this is my first cup. And honestly, it's making me a little bit jittery, and it's making me flip, you know, like flub over my words. So there might be a lot of that in this video, so please excuse me ahead of time, okay? But yeah, and so I bought this guy thinking he was part of the Samurai series, because I mean, like, dude, look at that insane armor on the shoulders and stuff. Looks so nice and majestic. And when I picked it up, I realized, oh, this is nothing related to the samurai aesthetic. I mean, it doesn't make me hate on him, you know. I think he's really grand. He looks super duper dope. And but yeah. So that was a mistake of mine, but a happy mistake, a happy accident, like me. No, I'm just kidding. There are some interesting things about him, as many toys do have interesting things. This shoulder is a replacement shoulder. The original one is here, and it just looks like standard without that port. And that port, you know what? Let me remove the hands. These are vanity hands, by the way. Most Iron Factory figures come with vanity hands that allow you to equip really cool weaponry and accessories and put them in creative poses. And the way these work is you just pop these out, then you can slide the hands off. And so, yeah, I'm not really sure in the continuity if Galvatron ever had like a Grand Axe. You guys know where this is from? Or is this just, it's just them being creative. See, I told you. So let me put some cooler hands on him. Let's put the finger splayed out, because that's always like, oh, you know, like that's always like expressing some type of mood and vibe, shock, awe, or like you're about to get the five finger death touch, yeah, whatever it is from Kill Bill. There we go. It's all right. He looks dope. However you put him, you know. But then this thing, so on the instructions, there's nothing that tells you what this is for. But I think it was a Reddit thread where I found it. They said that he is supposed to have some type of look and vibe. Hey, really quick, with the commercial break from our sponsor, TF Safari, tfsafari.com. Check them out for all of your mecha needs from first, second, third, fourth party. They also do upgrades as well. You're not going to find a lot of sites that cater to different tastes and needs. tfsafari.com. And if you do go there, utilize the codes that you see on the top right corner of the screen and save yourself a little bit of change, man. They are a very reliable vendor. They are out of China. They ship to you in about 2 weeks, super sturdy boxes. And yeah, tfsafari.com. Can't say enough nice things about them. And so thank you so much, TF Safari, for sponsoring this video, where this should be mounted like thus. Let me get this straight. Yeah, that this is a look. And I do think it's cool, but at the same time, I don't know, man. I thought it was fine over here. I don't think it needed all of that, especially for them to include a separate shoulder. I don't know. Maybe Galvatron enthusiasts will disagree, and they're like, no, this is iconic. He has to have it on his shoulder, and that's fine. But for me, just me as a lay individual, I don't know. I just thought it was excessive. I thought it was completely fine when he had it on his forearm, like just like that. And then, yeah. Oh, I see. Because he's supposed to, I don't know, man. I feel like that looks just as good. I don't know. That's just me. Also, I'm not sure if you got to swap the shoulder back out during the transformation. And I'll kind of do that right now, actually. And so the front is actually just held on friction. The back is the one that has like a little nub, like a little post that you need to squeeze the shoulder over. And so we basically start with that part, and it's not as easy as it looks, because you can see the space is pretty limited, and so you got to kind of flex this out, get that in, and get that to wrap around. But there you go. There you go. And that looks nice. That looks nice. Dude, I'm so jittery right now. I don't know if you can tell, but I can feel it on the inside. I can feel just me wanting to go like, ah! Like just yell out and stuff. But here he is. The transformation is kind of limited. I'll tell you that. The transformation is not my favorite. Here, let me show you on the box. That's it right there. And I think they put it in the most flattering angle that they possibly could. And dude, they did a great job on the posing, by the way. I should do more of that and include that in my videos because he looks dope. Wonderful, wonderful presence about him. And he does also come with this. He comes with this, and this looks like the toy head, right, from the cartoon. Like this, I definitely recognize as a Galvatron motif, that little crown over there. And when you look at him like this, you can clearly see that he looks like Megatron with like some crown over him. You know what I mean? I could definitely see that. Like you get rid of all of these things in the front and the back that just looks like Megatron. And yeah, I thought it was an interesting take on Kingdom that Galvatron now is a completely separate entity, right? I thought that was a trip. And sorry for that cutaway. I had to fart. Man, this thing's making my stomach bubble as well. Anyway, maybe that was too much information, but it's okay. I think we were about to talk about transformation. The transformation is very basic, and I think it's partially like that because they wanted to preserve this kind of like chunkiness about him, which I adore. I love the way this thing looks. I keep saying that, I know. But due to its simplicity, not only can you actually create the tank mode, you can actually create the pew 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 pew, the pew pew mode as well. I'm trying not to say that word. And so yeah, I'm gonna show you that. I guess right now. Yeah, I guess right now. The hands don't really do anything, and they just kind of stick out like an eyesore. So I'm just gonna remove them to do everyone a favor. All right. And so I'm probably gonna do a bunch of stuff out of order like I normally do, but that's fine. This will get spun, but I don't think there's clearance there yet, so I'm just going to lift that up. But yeah, this will get spun around. Oh my goodness, I'm so loosey-goosey right now. Great, and then we're going to pop that head out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to spin this. And I initially assumed, and you know what, this will open all the way. There we go, there we go. I had initially assumed that the head was going to retract fully and that this was going to tab back in there, but no, it doesn't work like that. It actually just kind of hangs right there. And I know that feels and looks a little bit weird, but there's a bit of a method to the madness. And so the legs on the back, you're going to open up these calf bits, and yeah, and then now you can see that there's a tab and there's a slot, right? So what you want to do is you want to orient them towards one another. And then you're going to Combiner Wars accordion the leg up so that it's like that and it's facing that. Then you're going to do the same for the other side. Oh, dude, now I can feel myself getting dehydrated. And then you're going to plug them in like so. Cool. Another thing that you're going to do on the other side is you're going to want to make sure that you see these two tabs over there. You're going to make sure that they're facing upward because they will tab into that. Like so. Like so. And it'll be very secure, and that kind of lets you understand like, yep, you are on the right track, everything's tabbing in nicely. That's going to be the bottom of the tank. You want to make sure that, okay, yeah, you want to make sure that this is all the way down and this is laying flush against this piece. I don't think it matters how you configure the feet. I think the official instructions have them like that. Yeah. And then so the arms are the most simplistic part. So what you're going to do is you're just going to swing them down, and then you're going to orient the forearm so that you can just plug it in like so. But mine's having some difficulty. Did I not swing the arm down enough? Huh. Wait, hold up. Is it because the arm's not straight? That's weird, man. Yo, I did this right before I rehearsed. Huh. Yo, something's not aligned properly. Let me try with this arm. That one's a little better. Oh, stupid. I was trying to plug it into the screw hole and not the port on the arm. User error, my friends. And these, yeah, I don't know, man. You could just do whatever you want with them. But over here, what you're going to do is, you're going to bring that back, and then you're going to bring this forward, and you see that tab and these teeth. This tab is going to plug into where the neck area is, and those teeth areas are going to plug into the torso. Like so. It's pretty specific, so you just got to align it right. And maybe the head's not sitting flush. Yeah, because the thorns and the crowns, I don't know if the head has to be oriented in a specific way. No, that actually seems worse. Yeah, the instructions aren't great. They skip out a lot of stuff. And all right, hopefully that's going to do it. So we're going to get that in there. And those teeth like that. And there we go. There we go. Finally, The Rock has come to whatever city they're performing in. Did I tell you that I met The Rock? I met Rock, Stone Cold. I met a bunch of the WWE guys. I was on a Delta flight with them, like a red-eye flight. Not red-eye, like a really early morning flight. And WWE was riding there. I couldn't believe it. And I'll just tell you really quick. And so I was on the whole flight with them. I was talking with them. I was talking to Earl Hebner and his brother, the referees who pulled off the swappo between Hogan and Andre and stuff, and they respected I was a fan. I was also on crutches at the time, so I think they kind of took like pity on me and stuff. And no, it was a hoot. It was awesome, and I'll have to tell you guys about it. I said it was a hoot, dude. How old am I, right? It was a good time, and it was lit. But when I got off the plane, the girl that I was seeing at the time, I hadn't seen her in a while. She was running up to see me, and then I was about to give her a hug and a kiss, and she's like, "Oh my God, did you see The Rock?" I was like, I'm happy to see you too. She's like, Stone Cold was there. I was like, yeah, I rode the plane with them. Anyway. All right. So here's the tank mode. Here's the tank mode. That's done. I think one of them passed away. I could be wrong. But yeah. Hey, really quick, I'll tell you one more part about that thing. So when word got out that The Rock was there, I mean, more than anyone, I mean, Stone Cold, everyone was there. Stone Cold, like Rock, like all the big hitters, the Dudleys, Crash, Hardcore Holly, Molly Holly, Sable, Steve Blackman, and this is why it's funny. So there's a line forming at the airport at like 5 a.m, like once everyone knows that The Rock is there, right? And there's security detail, and the security's super cool, just making everyone get in line, and Rock's being ultra cool so early in the morning, signing everybody's thing. And then this kid comes up to Steve Blackman, the Lethal Weapon Steve Blackman, and then he goes, "Excuse me, sir." And then one of the referee guys, Earl or his brother, he goes, "Hey Steve, look, this kid's heard of you." And then so Steve Blackman gets prepared to sign the whatever, and then the kid goes, "Can you take a picture of me and The Rock?" I was rolling, and the whole rest of the WWE cast just started busting up. It was so good. It was so good. But Blackman was a good sport. He took the picture and stuff, dude. I was rolling, dude. Anyway, my bad. I thought it was interesting. I thought it would be interesting to share that story. It was pretty funny. Okay. And now I'm going to show you how to do the pew pew mode. Yeah, it's super duper basic. I mean, it's a very, very, very solid chunky monkey. Everything secures in and stuff like that, but it just looks kind of blah. And if you have the hands over here, they just hang out like blah. They don't really do anything, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so should I cut away? All right, I'll cut away. 1 second. If you ask why I cut away, sometimes it's for the sake of editing, and this is one of those points. And so, all right. So what you're going to do is you're going to You're going to untap the forearms. I am worried that maybe over time that if you get the angle wrong that those could break off, but that's a problem for future me. And so we're going to remove those and we're going to return them back to their place. And there's a little nub where this secures, and so you just want to lift this up ever so slightly. And then you're going to untab that bit. This, everything we're going to keep as is. And then what we're going to do is we are going to spin. Oh, no, you can't spin this. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. You are going to spin the waist. But you need to bring that down. That's what it was. That's what it was. And there is a ab crunch over here, and you're going to need to utilize that because when you keep this at this position, it's going to bow slightly forward, but that's completely fine. And then you're going to separate this, and then you're going to turn this around. Here, we'll orient it like that. And then, oh, you know what? It's better if you use the other side. Yeah, you're going to do that, and then you're going to bring the leg down so that it houses this purple thing as best as possible. On the arms, you can, yeah, you can just situate like that. And then you can get this, and I think I had it like that. Something like that. You can do whatever you want with this part, but but the rest of the part is what's important. And yeah, it's kind of, yo, drop it. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. That's not bad. It's not bad, right? So I'm gonna say this. He's a faux triple changer, because I don't know, man. It's about as convincing as the tank mode to me. I'm trying to see if there's other things that I could potentially do. That's not bad either. And you know what? This may have been the config that I took the thumbnail picture with. Like that. That's not bad either. But let's go back to the first mode really quick. I just want to see that again. Was this close? That's not bad, dude. I'm not mad at that. I almost like seeing the little hammer back over here. Like, that's not bad. I'm not mad at that at all. So anyway, there you have it. Void Tyrant Deul. Yeah, aka Galvatron, toy colored version, because he's all gray and stuff, right? And so yeah, as you know, as I sign off, again, I just want to say thanks a lot, especially if you are at this point watching this video. I just want to say thanks a lot. I really, really do. This is my favorite thing to do. I mean, like, other than hanging out with my wife, because, you know, she's my favorite person in the world. Other than hanging out with my wife, this is my favorite way to pass time. I absolutely love that. I take that back. I love playing with animals. I love engaging with animals. After that, I mean, believe it or not, right? That's even before Transformers. Yeah, family and friends, nature and animal wildlife, then toys. Those are my priorities. But yeah, so once again, thank you again. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.